Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is AM2468. I'm coming to you with another Borderlands 2 Legendary walkthrough. In today's video, we are going to be covering the boss Hammer Buster, or at least that's the prefix that I got. But for you, it may be different dictating on what the boss drops, but this just so happens to be the name that I got. Now, a few things about this weapon. This is a single-shot, high-powered rifle. It's not too bad of a assault rifle. It's one of my favorite ones in the game in terms of doing overall damage output. Now, it doesn't say it on the card here, but this weapon does have a 10% increase to critical damage, or rather Jakobs ARs do in general. Just like most weapons, it may not say it on the card, but it does have an underlying ability that they just don't have it listed here. Now, it is good to note that that does not just include legendary rarity Jakobs. Any Jakobs rifle, no matter the rarity, even commons, will have that 30% increase in critical hit damage. Now, this weapon is actually a pretty quick farm, but in order to unlock the farm for this weapon, what you're going to want to do is go to Sanctuary. Go like you are going to Crazy Earl's shack to use Iridium to upgrade your inventory space, so your ammo capacity. There's going to be a side entrance to Moxie's bar. To the left of that side entrance is going to be kind of like a little alleyway. It's going to be there even after Sanctuary, teleports and is floating. But in that little space to the left of that door, there's going to be a dead body. Now, on that dead body, there's going to be an echo device. That echo device is going to activate the mission called the Bane. Once you complete that mission, you will unlock McNally, because he's part of the mission objectives. Once you unlock him, then you can do the farm for the Hammer Buster. Now, McNally has a 10% chance to drop this weapon, but it took me... It's a 1 in 10 chance to drop it, but it only took me 2 or 3 times to do it. So it's a pretty quick farm for what it is. At least in my case, I guess I got lucky for it to be so quick. But the farm overall is also very fast. I think it takes maybe 30 seconds to do from initial spawn in to going and grabbing your vehicle and to driving to McNally and killing them. It is also good to note that this weapon is included in the World Loot Pool. Now, if you don't know what the World Loot Pool is, it's a massive pool of 70 items, different items. I mean, weapons, class mods, relics, shields, etc. It's included in that, so that means that you could kill the warrior and get this gun, even though it's not in his loot pool. And it's like that for a vast amount of other weapons and gear as well. But obviously, the dedicated loot sources are by far the most accurate and best ones to farm for these kinds of weapons. Now, in terms of what to do after you do complete the mission, the Bane, because the mission is going to have you go back here and take out McNally as part of the mission. So, you'll know where he's at generally. But this is the fastest way to do the farm. At least in my opinion it is. Now, if you know a faster way to do this, then please feel free to comment down below and to let me know, as well as let other people to watch this video, so that it can help them do it faster, as well as help me do it faster whenever I farm for this weapon for a different character. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to spawn into the dust. You're going to go back here. You're going to get you a vehicle. No matter the vehicle, it doesn't really matter. Fun fact, this is actually the fastest variant vehicle in the game. We're not sure why, but with the explosive barrel, it is like extremely faster than any other, attachment onto the vehicles, and that is if you can drive, which I can't. So McNally's going to spawn out of this shack. You can kill him with a vehicle if if he's a little bit higher level than you. Oh, he actually dropped the force here. Or you can get out and you can fight him with your weapon. It all depends. It doesn't change or dictate the overall percentage drop of the weapon, whether you do it with a vehicle or you do it with a weapon. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, here we go. So as you can see, he drops it. It's not a slow farm, by all means. It takes maybe 30 seconds, especially without doing explanation and everything like that. Now, I hope this video was informational. I hope it helped you find what you were looking for, maybe complete a build that you're going for, or maybe a piece of gear that you're trying to hunt for during the loot hunt, or if you're just doing it just to try and get every item in the game. If it did, please feel free to like, to comment, and subscribe, and to have a good day.